Hey, what's up? It's LDS Reliance. Just working on the framing of this this shed today, this afternoon, and I'm a little ways into it, but I definitely wanted to update before I got too far along. These are, these are the studs. These, I'm sorry, I don't know all the terminology, but these cross pieces on the top and on the bottom are 12 feet long, and then these studs are, I chose to make them just shy of 7 feet, 6 feet 9 inches, so that with the 1.5 and 1.5 inch there on each side, it would make a 7-foot wall. So as you can see, this is going to be the back wall. I've started framing it. Each of these is going to be 16 inches on center, and I'm going to have to put a little hole in this, engineer a little hole for my window unit air conditioner that's going to go on the back wall, kind of out of sight behind the fence. Let me take you over and show you the front wall that I completed. I tried to move it myself. I got it back here, but it took pretty much all my strength. You're definitely going to need a partner to do this. So this is the front wall. This is the bottom. This is the top. The top is 2 2x4s, kind of laminated together. And then same thing, 16-inch on center studs, and then 12 feet wide. This is the opening in the middle for the door. It's just a little bit shy of 48 inches, and 7 feet tall. Well, not quite 7 feet tall, but anyways, I'm gonna get a buddy to help me put this up later this evening, and then I'll post another update. Alright, I wanted to give kind of a little update on the framing. As you can see, I've got the front and the back walls temporarily up here with the frame. Still working on the back or the side walls, but they're a little bit trickier because we're going to go ahead and put the siding on those, and one of the roof trusses on there. So we didn't put the siding on these because they would have been really heavy. Would have probably required at least 3 adult men to lift it up. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to hang the siding on there after the fact. But anyway, that's the progress here. I'll post another update when I get some time. So I decided to give a little bit more detail on the framing and siding portion here. One of the reasons why I put the siding on here first, on these the side walls, is because there's some saw work that needs to be done after you kind of put them down. You have to take a circular saw and cut off the edge of this 4x8 siding along the truss. So that's obviously a lot harder to do if it's mounted up in the air and you're on a ladder or something. That's kind of dangerous, so I decided not to do that. The other thing is, because I increased the height of this by a foot over the regular size, a 4x8 isn't long enough to get all the way to the top anymore. So what I decided to do was put in this screen here at the top, which will act as a vent coming out of the the top part, kind of like a roof vent of some kind, and the screen will keep out most critters. I mean, you're not ever going to keep out insects unless you do a lot of work and build it like a house almost. And then this is kind of a fascia board that goes over top and kind of sandwiches in the screen. And also, I just used some scrap pieces to make it look a little nicer there. But anyway, wanted to give that detail. But this piece, now that it's done, is quite heavy. There's no way that, certainly no way that one person could put it up, and probably doubtful that two men can pick it up and then maybe have you know, a Y for a kid or something, kind of hold it steady so it doesn't flop over while you're putting it up. But anyway, wanted to give a little bit more clarity and detail on that, but it's starting to come together. Stay tuned.